Most men think attraction is built through words, the right text message, the perfect compliment, the clever joke, the confident conversation. But after years of studying relationships and listening to women describe the moments they never forgot, I've discovered something surprising. Many of the strongest emotional memories women carry weren't created through words at all. They were created through moments of physical presence, a look, a pause, a touch, or sometimes a hug. And before you roll your eyes and think, it's just a hug, stay with me. Because what I'm about to explain has nothing to do with cheesy romance, pickup tricks, or manipulation. This is about understanding how emotional attraction is often communicated beneath conscious awareness. In fact, many women can remember a specific embrace from years ago, not because it was romantic, not because it led somewhere, but because of how it made them feel safe, seen, desired, understood. And that's where most men unknowingly miss the mark, because the average hug communicates politeness. The unforgettable hug communicates presence. And those are two very different things. Today, we're going to explore why some embraces disappear from memory within seconds, while others leave an emotional imprint that lingers for weeks, months, or even years. And the final principle we'll discuss may completely change the way you think about physical connection forever. Let's begin. Most men approach physical affection the same way they approach a handshake: quick, routine, predictable. They step forward, wrap their arms around her, give a brief squeeze, then immediately release. Nothing wrong with it, but nothing memorable either. The interaction begins and ends before any emotional connection has a chance to form. From a psychological perspective, this type of contact barely registers. It's efficient, socially acceptable, safe, but emotionally neutral. And here's something fascinating. The human brain doesn't simply remember touch. It remembers how touch made it feel. The emotional state attached to the experience determines whether the memory fades or stays. That's why you can forget hundreds of ordinary hugs. Yet remember one specific embrace years later. The difference wasn't strength. It wasn't duration. It was emotional meaning. Women often describe attraction differently than men expect. They rarely talk about techniques. They rarely describe exact actions. Instead, they talk about feelings. He made me feel calm. I felt comfortable around him. I felt protected. I felt like he was really there. Notice something? Those aren't descriptions of physical actions. They're descriptions of emotional experiences. And emotional experiences are what create lasting impressions. Now let's talk about the first principle most men overlook: tempo. Everything in modern life is fast. Fast conversations, fast decisions, fast relationships, fast distractions. People move so quickly that genuine presence has become rare, which means slowing down immediately stands out. When someone rushes physical contact, the nervous system interprets it differently than when someone moves calmly and intentionally. A hurried movement often feels automatic. A slower movement feels deliberate. It communicates certainty, and certainty is attractive. Think about it. Confidence doesn't usually move fast. Confidence moves with control. A man who is comfortable with himself doesn't need to rush every interaction. He isn't chasing the moment. He's experiencing it. And people feel that difference immediately. Women especially tend to notice the emotional energy behind actions, not just the action itself. A calm embrace often feels more powerful than an intense one, because calmness signals emotional stability, and emotional stability creates safety. Now here's where things become even more interesting. Most people assume attraction is created through movement, but some of the strongest emotional responses are actually created through stillness. This is the second principle: stillness. And it might be the most underrated skill in modern relationships. When people become nervous, they tend to overcompensate. They talk more, move more, fidget more, explain more, perform more. But emotional connection doesn't always grow through activity. Sometimes it grows through the absence of activity. Imagine sitting beside someone you genuinely trust. Neither of you needs to fill every second with conversation. There's no pressure, no performance, no anxiety, just comfort. That feeling is incredibly powerful. Because comfort creates emotional openness. The same principle applies to physical connection. When someone can simply be present without demanding attention, validation, or immediate results, the interaction feels different. It feels grounded, authentic, real. Many women describe this feeling as refreshing because so much of modern interaction feels transactional. People constantly want something: attention, approval, validation, results. But when someone is fully present without an agenda, it creates emotional breathing room. And emotional breathing room is rare. Which brings us to the third principle: attention. Not attention as in staring, attention as in awareness, the ability to notice. Most people go through relationships half distracted, checking phones, thinking about work, planning tomorrow, mentally somewhere else, physically present, emotionally absent. And women notice this more than most men realize. One of the most common complaints relationship therapists hear is surprisingly simple: I don't feel seen, not unloved, not hated, not abandoned, just unseen. And that's significant, because feeling seen is one of the deepest emotional needs human beings have. When a woman feels genuinely noticed, something changes. She relaxes, her guard lowers. The interaction becomes more meaningful, not because of what happened, but because of what it communicated. I see you. Not your appearance, not your role, not your responsibilities. You. And that's where physical connection becomes powerful. Not when it's used as a shortcut, but when it's used as communication, because touch always communicates something. The question is, what message is being sent? Does it communicate impatience or appreciation? Does it communicate neediness or confidence? Does it communicate distraction or presence? Women often interpret these signals subconsciously long before they consciously think about them, which is why two identical actions can produce completely different emotional responses. The action stays the same. The energy behind it changes, and energy changes everything. Now let's discuss something that relationship researchers have observed repeatedly. The strongest romantic bonds are rarely built on grand gestures. They're built on consistent micro-moments, tiny experiences repeated over time. A hand briefly resting on her shoulder, a warm touch as you walk past, a gentle squeeze during a difficult day, a reassuring presence when words aren't enough. Small moments, repeated consistently. These moments create emotional security, and emotional security creates trust. Trust creates intimacy, and intimacy creates attraction. Most people try to reverse the process. They chase attraction first, but attraction often grows from trust, not the other way around. And trust grows through consistency. This is why some relationships become stronger over time, while others slowly drift apart. The difference isn't usually love, it's maintenance. Love may begin relationships, but daily actions sustain them. Now here's the part many men never hear. Women rarely evaluate attraction using a single moment. They evaluate patterns. Patterns reveal character. Patterns reveal intentions. Patterns reveal emotional reliability. Anyone can create one impressive moment, but consistency reveals who you really are. And that's why presence matters so much, because presence cannot be faked forever. Eventually, people reveal where their attention truly lives. And attention is one of the most valuable gifts you can give another human being, especially today. Think about how rare undivided attention has become. People scroll while listening, text while talking, watch screens during dinner. The world is full of partial attention, which means genuine attention feels extraordinary. And extraordinary experiences create emotional memories. Now let's talk about something deeper. Safety. Not physical safety, emotional safety. The ability to relax around another person, to stop performing, to stop pretending, to stop managing every word and action. Women consistently describe emotional safety as one of the strongest foundations of attraction, because attraction isn't just excitement, it's trust. Without trust, excitement eventually becomes anxiety. But when trust and attraction work together, something powerful happens. The relationship begins to feel like home, not boring, not predictable, comfortable. There's a difference. Comfort doesn't kill attraction. Complacency does. Many people confuse the two. A healthy relationship creates comfort while still maintaining emotional connection. And emotional connection grows through presence, through attention, through understanding, through moments that communicate. I'm here. Not because I want something, not because I'm trying to impress you, because I care. And that message is more attractive than most people realize. Now we arrive at the most important lesson of all, the thing that separates forgettable interactions from unforgettable ones: intention. Everything we've discussed today comes back to intention. A hug isn't powerful because of technique. It's powerful because of what it communicates. A touch isn't meaningful because of where it happens. It's meaningful because of the emotional message attached to it. Women don't respond most strongly to actions. They respond to authenticity, to congruence, to emotional truth. If your actions say one thing while your energy says another, people notice. But when your actions align with genuine care, something different happens. People feel it, and feelings are what create memories. Years from now, most women won't remember every conversation. They won't remember every compliment. They won't remember every text message, but they will remember how certain people made them feel. That's what stays. That's what echoes. And that's why presence matters more than performance. Because performance impresses. Presence connects. Performance attracts attention. Presence builds trust. Performance creates moments. Presence creates memories. So, if there's one thing I want you to remember from this entire discussion, it's this. Stop focusing on doing more. Start focusing on being more present. Slow down. Pay attention. Listen carefully. Notice the small things. Be fully there when you're with her. Because in a world filled with distractions, genuine presence has become one of the rarest forms of affection. And rare things are valuable, more valuable than clever lines, more valuable than perfect words, more valuable than grand gestures. A woman may forget what you said. She may forget what you wore. She may even forget specific details of the moment, but she will never forget how she felt around you. And when someone consistently makes her feel safe, seen, appreciated, and understood, that emotional memory can last far longer than either of you expect. That's the real secret. Not attraction, not seduction, connection. Because genuine connection is what people spend their entire lives searching for. And sometimes, it begins with something as simple as being fully present in a single embrace.